Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. It's the card reading and message for Friday, November 5th of 2010. And for today, I'm going to be calling on the Ascended Masters, and I'll tell you why. This morning, as I was driving my kids to school, I was putting out the mental question to all of the various realms, like, okay, who do we need to hear from today? What card deck should I pick? And just after I asked that question, I pulled right up behind a car that had the numbers on its license plate, 3335. And as many of us know from watching the angel numbers, 333 is the Ascended Masters. And actually, almost every car I ended up behind after that had a 3 or a double 3 in it, in the license plate number. And I looked down at my clock and it said 7:33. So I figured it was a sign from the Masters that they wanted to be heard today. Now, for those of you who are not aware, Ascended Masters are divine beings who have lived a human lifetime. They have lived a lifetime on Earth. But during that lifetime, they achieved spiritual mastery. They either lived a life of such purity and grace that they achieved enlightenment, or what we also call God realization. So Ascended Masters are people like Buddha or Jesus. Many Christian saints that we are familiar with are Ascended Masters: Saint Francis, Saint Teresa, Mother Mary. In some of the Asian religions, the Hindu faith, Yogananda is an Ascended Master, Lakshmi, Ganesh. Those are the types of beings that we are familiar with that we call Ascended Masters. And they're great to call upon because they've had that earthly experience. They can often give us help in very unique ways because they have that understanding of what earthly life is like. So let's see who has come up in our cards today. And this is, let's see. Ooh. And we have, interesting, this is the Ascended Master Babaji. And if any of you have ever read the book Autobiography of a Yogi, Babaji is a great spiritual master who is at the top of a line of Hindu yogis. There was Babaji, there's Bhagavan Krishna, Lahiri Mahasaya, Sri Yukteswar, and after him came Yogananda. And if you read the book Autobiography of a Yogi, you'll learn all about that entire story. Babaji is a master who can appear and disappear at will, and it is said that if you say his name with great reverence, you receive an instant spiritual blessing. And he's credited for having brought the practice of yoga, not just simply hatha yoga, which most of us know and many of us practice on a daily basis, but kriya yoga, which is a different form of yoga. And it incorporates aspects of hatha yoga, but it also is a training in how to advance your levels of spiritual enlightenment. And you can also learn about that in that book, Autobiography of a Yogi. So, and this card is here encouraging us today to engage in the practice of yoga. And maybe many of you already do. If you do, that's great. If you do not, yoga is a really good practice for keeping good care of the body. It encompasses mental and physical disciplines, and it can help to stretch your body, make your body feel better. It can help you to feel more grounded. People credit yoga with curing a lot of ailments with its regular practice. And I'm going to pull up the little cheat book here and see if there's any other meanings in this card for us today. I'm delighted that Babaji's come in on us today. Let's see. Yoga. Yes, they're guiding us to do yoga quite regularly. You get increased clarity, energy, flexibility, toning, and it also helps to enhance your psychic awareness. So if you are looking to build those abilities within yourself, yoga is a really good practice to start engaging with. Don't wait any longer. Start today. Now, even if some of the yoga positions seem very intimidating to you, it's the simple act of stretching, taking the time out to stretch. Now, there's many of us out there who work in offices all day long. Maybe we sit for long periods of time at a computer, or we have to stand for long periods of time. So it's encouraging you to stretch. Really get out, take the time to stretch your muscles and move around. So it is Babaji who is with us today, encouraging us to engage in the practice of yoga. So if you're looking to start something new, maybe that is the practice that you need to start. I will look forward to talking with you some more tomorrow.